Hello and good evening, all of my friends. This is Freakstar coming to you live from my house. I'm enjoying my lair of fantasticness. I'm here representing Sick and Twisted Gaming. Our alliance is called Sick and Twisted. It's a lot of fun. We do a lot of nice things. We have line chat. We have a YouTube channel, which you are obviously watching because, hey, I'm broadcasting from it. So I like to do things. I'm gonna do some strategy stuff, look at my base, do some battles, and go from there. As you can see, I've got HQ 11. Kind of gonna sneak it up to 12 so I can start working on some other things. But I've got a bunch of things going on. I can't stand all the dots, so I have to get rid of them. But I've got just under 6 hours left on one of my bunkers. I've got 13 hours on my research center with Galvatron in it. So he should be cooking quite nicely and be pretty happy when he's out. I've got 3 days and just over 2 on my alloy storage. And then I got 7.5 hours on one of my mortars. My walls, I'm working on them slowly but surely. Over half of them are level 8, the other half are level 7. So, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm saving up. As you can see, I have 1,758 cybercoins. I'm saving up to the 2,000 limit so I can get my 5th Build-A-Bot. And, well, I'm going to have them busy all the time. I don't know about you guys, but even when I'm maxed out on resources, I raid because I need the XP, and it doesn't really matter to me if somebody comes in and raids my base and gets some. Really don't care because I'm just gonna raid anyway, whether I'm full or not. It's just what I do. My bots need the XP, and I'm not gonna wait, 2 or 3 days just to be able to use some of my alloy and energon to upgrade something, just to go do some raids and get some XP. As you can see with the singles event this weekend, I'm pretty low from where I wanted to be. I wanted to happily sit at 3,300 tonight. Yeah, I'm quite shy of that. As you can see, about 1,200. I don't think I'm going to get that 10k top out, but I'm going to try. So, when doing battles, I don't do all my strongest and then the next strongest and then the next strongest, right? I've got 44 bots, excuse me. I mix it up. I try and even out the teams for long distance and short distance, and then I try to even it out with a little bit of power. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As you can see, I've got a lot of bots that I can mess with, and there's only so much damage I can do, but I do like to try. Now also with events, I try not to go above where I know I can win. Most of the time I'll take a step back. Like right now, here's my event page. It's not great. It says my recommended is 3,600 because I have my top 7 equals 3,666. I don't fight there. I've tried it twice. I've gotten my ass kicked. I'll fight in 28 with that squad in zone 8 there, but most of the time I'm fighting in zone 7. So with the event, I try to even it out so that way I know I can win on all of them. Even with that, I'm going to try zone 8 here. I'm going to show you my top team. As you can see, is they're all pretty decent powered. I'm going to shrink my screen just a little bit. I can't do that. Anyway, but I'm still 200 over, so it's a decent shot. So we're gonna do a battle here, and I'm going to talk about some strategy while I do it. I'm actually going to do 4 battles and show you how I do things. We're going to talk about why I do things. Hopefully it'll help you guys out. I'm not really sure. Oh wow, this base is really spread out, which is good and bad all at the same time. No matter what, gotta take out his missile launcher, because that's smack dab right in the middle of the playing field. So no matter where I go in that, even if I skip shooting all of this defensive stuff here and sneak into the back, his missile launcher will just take me out. So after looking at everything here, I think I'm actually going to drop all my guys. I'm going to drop them over here on the left, and then I'm going to use Scourge, lighten up, soften up his laser beam, take it out if need be. I'm going to take out that missile launcher as quickly as I possibly can, and then I'm going to try and sneak in back. I'm going to tell you why. Without that missile launcher, like I said, he can't reach me all the way in the back. And even if I get one bot back there, it's going to be able to take down his base. So, oh, they walked away too far, too fast. Little rats. Now I have no choice but to go and mess up their entire base, which I should be able to do pretty easy, but at the same time, it sucks. If I would have done it a second sooner, he'd be fighting everything back already, and I'd be taking it down. Really not worried about this base, which is nice. As you can see, they're just giving it to Optimus. They're just, yeah, he didn't last long. But there's 7 bots and just one of him. And now his entire base, all his defenses are completely down. And I still have a minute and a half to go. I'm going to speed this up. They walk way too slow. So as you can see, I don't really need to do this, but I'm totally going to, just to speed things up. So that was actually a really easy base in Zone 8. I'm actually surprised at how easy that was. And I do like to try to drop my bots typically all in the same place. Now, there are times where I will send them out one at a time, depending on the base. Usually I will send out my long distance guys. You know, jets, they have a real nice distance, decent special attack. Swindle is another real good one, I think. Mine does real good damage with his long distance rocket attacks. Also, off-road, his glass break is pretty decent. It's more of a medium range. Here, now we're going to go and we're going to scroll all the way back to the 2000s. You'll see my next couple squads. See, just the power just drops. Now I'm still above it by 230, so it'll still work. As you can see, like I said, Nightbird, pretty much short attack. The special is short, doesn't really do much. It's more of a distraction. Soundwave, he's supposed to be a tank. I don't really think he's very tanky. His little cassette tapes, they do help as a distraction for like laser blasters, things like that. Skywarp, I really like his acid attack. It's pretty nice. It's got some power. It's a directed attack, unlike, say, Vipers, who spreads it around a little bit. Deathsaurus, I love his attack, so much so. Only problem with it is it puts him so far away from everybody else. So with him, what I try to do is I'll drop him in the opposite corner, so that way he has to cross the entire map and get back to my guys. So that way he's not sitting off all alone. I figured that out in the actually weirdest way possible, but it actually worked. So I was quite happily surprised. So, like I said, going to take Deathsaurus, put him on the right. Everybody else is going to go to the left. So that way Deathsaurus has to fly across everything here and just screw it all up with his lovely attack. But I'm going to wait a minute. And now I'm going to do it because now they're breaching the wall. And boom. So, now I'm going to use Skywarp's Acid. Drop that. Alright, see. Deathsaurus is gone already. Going to use Skywarp's ability again and just really suck down his heavy hitters for defenses. Ooh, this one's not good. Ooh, this is painful. Use that icebreaker. Yeah, that was really painful. That was not a good fight. That went really bad. Probably my fault. I screwed up something somewhere. I was too busy with the video, not paying attention. So that wasn't good. Sorry about that. My apologies. So we're going to go to another fight. Again, we're going to go to my third squad in 2000s. Zone 7. And we're going to go and see, again, Viper's long range, Mixmaster's long range, Scrapper short range, Bone Crusher short range, Vortex medium range, Onslaught medium range. Him and Vortex are great because everybody else will weaken everything and they'll just clean it up with their big bomb attacks. I do like Megatron's special. It has saved me on several occasions with my bots all spread out. But he brings them right back and they just jam on whatever I tell them to attack. So it's quite nice. It works real well. I don't have a lot of spark to upgrade everything, so I try to keep it to just my 3 and 4 stars, which I only have a few. I have 1 4-star and I think 5 or 6 3 stars. So this base here, everything's pretty much centralized. It's asymmetrical. Everything's the exact same, even as much as you possibly can, which I also kind of do with my base because it drives me insane when it's not. I don't know why. It's just a little bit of my OCD. So I've got... doesn't really matter where I drop most of the bots on this one because, like I said, everything's exactly the same and centered. So I'm going to drop them all here on the right, but I'm going to take this Orbital Strike. I'm going to take out their laser beam right away. I'm going to use Viper's attack on the Shock Tower. Alright, from here I'm going to use Onslaught's Barrage. Weaken up that turret. And then I'm going to use Vortex and clean this up. At least that's my plan. Ooh, didn't do quite enough. But that's okay. I'm going to take Scrapper here with the defensive rush. So he's got shield. Now he's going to take out... See, everybody's now going after the Shock Tower, so bonus. I'm going to take Bone Crusher. I'm going to send him after the base. Just because it's smart, everybody else is busy, destroying stuff. That way I still have one attacking the base with 2 minutes. He can actually destroy it all by himself. Not that he needs any help, but, this way he's got the time and the effort while everything else is busy attacking the other guys. yes, it's kind of a suicide mission for most of the other guys, but as you can see, I've only lost 2. I only have 1 that's pretty weak. Oh, make that I've lost 3. But again, look, base, I still got a minute and a half. All set. And now we're going to go on to fight 4 with my last squad. This one does have some of the weakest. I try also not to use bots who are waiting on upgrades, because they can't use the XP, it just sits there and does nothing. But I fill out my teams after I've gotten all the bots that need XP. I fill it out with bots that don't need the XP and that are maxed out for right now. I am working on getting all of my upgrades, but it takes so long. So you see, another 2264. So I'm plenty good on it. Tantrum, nice energy shield, which repels an attack. Starscream, long range. Rampage, nice short range. Bludgeon, short range. But they're good charging attacks. They go pretty far, but it leaves them all alone. Scrapnel, I wish he... but, you know, it happens. Like I said, Swindle's good, and Hook is my 3-star. He will do his thing. So, I need to do this last battle, and then I need to get to that in a minute. So, as you can see, decent XP, good event rewards, everything's now, oh, hey, look at that. His laser beam's upgrading and his shock tower's all the way off to one side. So I'm going to drop everybody over here and hope to avoid that shock tower. And, alright. Starscream in. And Swindles. I'm going to go after one of his... Oh, it's just out of range. Need to walk a little bit closer, Starscream. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, one hit, boom. There, one of them's gone, the other 2 are cooking. And now I'm going to use that to take out that laser in the back. I do apologize for the length of this video. I did not realize it was going to be this long. Right now I'm just cleaning everything up, taking out just the last little bit of defenses. I've got 2, and then I'm just going to leave that cannon alone, because look, now I'm out of range. Everybody can't do anything. But I have 2 minutes to take down HQ. I've got 3 bots. And Swindle is taking his sweet time getting up there. But look at that. Boom. Just under a minute and a half. If I can skip some defenses, I will. Especially when they're small and they're not needed and I can get out of range. Then it really doesn't matter. So I hope this video has been somewhat educational. I try to do things like this. I don't have any crystals, so everything works out, I hope, anyway. And hope you guys make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll get some more tips, tricks, and other things from watching all the videos. Thanks guys, have a great night.